Well, good morning, good afternoon, and happy Monday slash Tuesday, first day of the week. Green Day recap, but I am frustrated. In this video, I'm going to break down how I treat days like today where you just really can't get anything going. Things are choppy. The A+ setups really aren't there. So what do you do? And we're going to talk about that, how we trade based on expected value, and we can really capitalize even on days like today where the leading gainer really isn't great. And so you're going in today, and we had a few things moving, a lot of big things moving. We had IVF. It was up huge. If you watched my watch list video last night, this was on my watch list. This thing gapped up big. It's even now up 300%. You've got SEGG up 200%, SHPH up over 100%. So you have a lot of gappers this morning. But the issue is, and I always say this, it does not matter how much something is up. It matters how it got there. And you look over here at something like an IVF today, and I want you to look at price action and how wicky this price action was. And so that was just one issue this morning. There's a few issues I was fighting with, and so I'm just thankful to be green today. I came in, and I had our list of stocks to watch as always, and we'll go over that here in a second as well. And then on top of that, the scanner this morning, the charts weren't even loading properly. I'm sure a lot of you, if you use Trade Ideas, you noticed it as well, but the 1-minute charts were just not loading. We were sitting back here at 9:45 this morning. My chart's got 5 candles on it, if that. And so it was just all screwed. So causing me to miss opportunities, causing me to get tilted because I'm missing opportunities. I'm getting frustrated because the scanner's not working, and I'm just so irritated at this point. Man, this is just ridiculous. So anyways, let's go ahead and rewind a little bit here and go back to market open. So I was watching a few stocks at the bell, and I'll pull it over here what I was watching. Top watches were, as you can see, IVF and SHPH. Now, those were my two most profitable tickers of the morning, even despite the drama, the frustration. I was still able to trade them well. And so we'll start here with the top stock here. The one that I traded first out of market open was SHPH. And now this one gave me a pretty good opportunity where we look back and see how this was opening up. Of course, was one of our leading gappers this morning. So I know I want to watch this 100%. I got to watch this. And so you look over at this here, what we have going into the bells, we have these, of course, previous high of day to lower high. And of course, take that up into the bell. And you can see we had a break of trend. So we break trend out of market open. And I'm able to play this pretty well. And I'm pretty happy with it. And so this actually opens up. It pulls back on the opening candle. As you can see, pulls back off of VWAP, finds a buyer off of VWAP. I take the entry on the break of trend with a stop at the low of day, or the low of this opening candle. I get a pretty nice way to start the day there. You can see I played it here from 393 back up into the 430. So cool. I'm happy. I broke the ice. I got some profit on the morning. I wanted to get that move higher. I tried to get that move higher, and it just didn't move higher. I took it back for a re-entry after confirming off of the moving averages again. I took it there at $4. Stop loss thing goes to the bottom of this next candle for the move back up into the high of day. And I get that again. I take it here from 402 back up into the 420. So I'm happy with that. But then it gets choppy. And from here, I know we have overhead supply with this massive wick off the high. And then it rejects again here. Right, this thing is done. Then it rejects and moves to the backside. From here, it's just chop. So I broke the ice here. Got some profit on trade 1 and 2. Cool. I'm green on the day. I'm happy with that. And you can see I try to get aggressive here with small size. And I try to take it back up into the highs again to look for that squeeze up higher. Because last week was so hot. And so I try to get a little bit aggressive. I try to push it a little bit. And I just don't get it. Same story here in IVF. Look at this. I come out of the bell. I take the pullback here off of VWAP. I get a nice little win, about a 1-to-1 move. Again, I don't get that extension higher. And then again, I try to get aggressive and push it with a quarter size there. It's very small share size. And I try to push it there for the squeeze up higher. Right? I try to push it a little bit for the squeeze up higher, and I just don't get it. And at that point, I'm like, this is how the day is going to go. Nothing's getting going. Nothing's breaking out. And then it tries to break that trend later. Look at this. It breaks out later, pulls back, gets bought back up. I take the pullback for the break higher. And guess what? Look at this again. Massive. Holy cow, this price action is disgusting. And so after this candle, I just say, all right, I'm done with this. IVF trades like crap. And then you can see the rest of the morning here. It just trades like crap the entire rest of the morning. And it's just ridiculous. So I'm frustrated with this. Price action blows. I've got profit on it, but it sucks. It just trades terribly. And I just can't get anything to go. You get a little move, and then it's just no resolution. Get a little move, and then no resolution. Frustrating. Then we have Polar Power. Polar Power was nice to me. Thankfully. I needed this today. This was nice. And so this, again, not really a whole lot that happened back here in pre-market. You have a little bit of this action back here where you have this previous high to lower high situation that we can sit here and draw trend off of. If it would draw, that'd be fantastic. And so again, you have this situation here where you have this breakout that I was able to play, where you come on into market open today. And again, understanding this is the break of trend right here. We have this, you can't really see it here at this point. This was the break of trend right here. And so, okay, again, this is going, it's got a ton of daily range. I try to punch it and get aggressive again. And it starts out here, I get a little bit of something going, then I take a loss, then I have to take a re-entry, and I'm just sort of back and forth at first. Because as this is extending higher on volume, we have this massive move up into the high of day. I'm trying to take this micro pullback here off the 90 MA for the extension back higher. Well, it pulls back, and I'm able to scalp this up fairly well if I scalp this barely up into the high of day. But then the rest of the position, I take a loss because it looks like it wants to go breaking down. Because you can see here we have this higher low situation here where I'm trying to see if it wants to get tightening up and squeezing higher. And so with that here, it breaks that previous low. I take a loss. It gets bought back up off the 90 MA, so let me try it one more time. I get back in with a re-entry after it gets bought up again. Stop loss again goes down back here at the high of day. And I do get to move back up into the previous highs. I'm happy with that. Again, I'm able to play it here. I have my first loss. I came back and have a win. I have a win from 254 back to 271, back up into the previous high of day. I'm happy. Cool. Good. And so now we've actually confirmed these higher highs and somewhat these higher lows, right, to some degree. And so now I've got this range I can trade out of. And so it pulls back again off the 20 EMA. And what do? I take it again. It starts to get bought up off the 90 EMA. What do? I add. I'm like, all right, let me try to punch it one more time here. See if I can get something working. And I do get it here. Thankfully. I was crossing my fingers, crossing my toes. I got it to work. And so I'm able to take it there from 260 back up into the highs towards 280. Super happy. So I got about a 20-cent move here. Now I'm sitting pretty nice on this. And I was just playing it up into the previous highs, you can see here. Playing it off the lows, playing it back up into the highs. Super easy setup. Easy to read. Price action wasn't great. This says it has a 1.8 million share float, but I swear it trades like it has a 10 or 15 million share float. So price action was a little bit tough. Even was able to play it through here off these pullbacks pretty well. As you can see here, able to scalp it out this range off again the 20 EMA. It pulls back, take it off the pullback. What I missed. And so what happens here, we have this big leg to the upside that I was watching right here. And while I'm watching this on the scanners, the scanner freezes and crashes. Like I said, I was having issues with it earlier in the morning where the charts weren't loading properly. Well, then it crashes. I reload it. I missed the move, and then charts are fixed. I'm like, well, great, thanks. So now I missed my move. I'm sitting here trying to restart the scanner and move. And so, again, I'm even more frustrated by this point. So today was a day where I traded well, but there was a lot of mental weight overhead that I sort of had to keep myself at bay with because I'm having technical issues. The stocks are moving or choppy, missing setups because of the technical issue. It causes extreme frustration. And it's hard to stay level-headed through that. Anyways, played this well. I'm happy with it. Sure, I could have made more if I hadn't missed this move here. I didn't like it up here. You didn't have a lot of range. And whenever it tried to break out, we could see this big wick off the high. I didn't want to go play it up at the highs. So I didn't love that. But apart from that, really frustrated with that entry right there. I would have loved to have caught that. But that's really the morning. That's the morning. And, while I'm frustrated with today, it's a green day. And the way I see it, too, the market gapped down crazy over the weekend after the tariff drama. And yet I'm green today. We've got swings that are crushing it. We've got, here on the small cap. This is, if you ever wonder why I love small caps, this is why. Well, everybody else is out there freaking out saying, oh my God, my retirement. Oh my God, my retirement. Oh my God, everything is crashing. It's another day in paradise with small cap stocks. Small caps are just small caps. It's just another day. It's just another day. Now, today, I wasn't a big fan of the gappers. I think they were B setups at best. Still was able to do something with them to make a little bit of change. Good day today. Execution was on point, but they weren't really there to really get pushing today. So that being said, that's how I traded today. That is the morning recap. Hopefully you had an awesome day today. As always, if you did learn a thing or two from this video, make sure to subscribe for daily content just like this. And of course, make sure to claim your 7-day free trial to trade alongside me every single day in real time. Down in the description below, where you'll also be able to get alerts, education, watch list, chat room access, education, scanners, Momentum AI, Momentum News, Momentum Journal, everything. There's so much more. And that being said, I will catch you back for an amazing trading day tomorrow. Hopefully no technical issues then, so we can actually have a nice clean day. And comment below how you did today. Hopefully you had an awesome day. I'll catch you back tomorrow. See ya.